Ooh, these Bulls are looking good, huh?
These what?
The Bulls.
The Bulls.
You trying to be a Bulls fan?
Oh, the Bulls, the Chicago Bulls.
Bulls.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Yes.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Monologue podcast, where we talk about the Chicago Bulls. Go ahead.
Do not introduce yourself like that.
Go ahead.
You gave me so much shit in the first 10 episodes.
Back to
for
it.
doing that, and then you try to pull that one on episode 160.
Now, why do you want to be a Bulls fan?
Because I'm a fucking clout chaser. I love chasing clout, and that team's got clout now. It's got what is it? It's not
Zach LaVine.
No, what's
Lonzo
the
Ball.
Lonzo Ball. I always forget.
Guy with the headband from the Lakers that everybody. Kuzma? No, not Kuzma.
No.
Kuzma's off.
Cuomo. Andrew Cuomo.
Andrew Cuomo's on the team?
Yeah, Andrew Cuomo, the creep.
Yep.
The pervert. Mm-hmm. You know about that guy?
Yeah, I know about Cuomo.
That he's a pervert?
I'm well aware.
10 women? Or something like that?
You could say whatever number and I'd be agreeing with it.
What the heck? That's crazy.
Who's the governor of New Jersey? I was going to say his name.
I don't know.
I know you don't. Anywho.
Why would I know that?
He's really famous.
Nobody cares about New Jersey, though.
No, I know. He's really famous, though.
Is it Cuomo?
It's not Cuomo.
He's New York.
New York.
Yes.
Yeah.
He has to fight against Andrew Yang and Tekashi 6ix9ine. But
the king.
But he's losing the king in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Right now, Nicki Minaj has had it for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's going to be going back to Andrew Yang and Tekashi.
Tekashi 6ix9ine.
It's the battle for New York.
Imagine if that was his VP. That would literally be the perfect scenario.
You'd get everybody.
Of two people that I would love to, because
you have my vote.
Well, one, you got Andrew Yang, an Asian president.
Amen.
And then if you have Tekashi 6ix9ine, you kind of hit.
You get the Mexican vote too.
Well, you kind of hit two things.
Okay, go for it.
You get the Mexican.
Yeah.
Like he's a Mexican VP.
Mm-hmm.
But he also says the N-word.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
So
he's kind of like,
progressive.
Yeah, he's progressive.
I know. So you want him as a VP.
So
pretty good.
He's probably also liked by the African American community. Because if he says it a bunch, that must mean that they like him. They like his music sometimes.
Do we want to discuss the bad energy that we're manifesting between us?
Yeah, we are manifesting some bad energy.
Let's get it out of the way.
I'm sleepy. I want to go to sleep.
And you don't want to do it.
Yes.
Yeah. You don't want to be here.
Yes.
And you couldn't find a real excuse to not do it besides the sleepy. So here we are doing it.
No, I do have a real excuse.
Yeah.
I mean, I just have no time.
I know.
Literally.
I know.
I go from this, and then I just have to
you can just take a nap. I can hang out with our friend.
Yeah, well,
just take a nap.
I want to watch my TV show and lay down.
Oh, well.
But I'm not able to do that.
Yeah, it's tough. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to watch it.
Oh, in here?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I thought you wanted a nap. You can do that too. I don't care.
Nap.
So you want to nap out here? Mm-hmm. So then you're still gonna do it. You'll still have time.
Yeah, not much though.
2 hours. You'll have a 2-hour nap window.
You realize that a 2-hour nap window is nothing for me.
I know.
Also, it's nothing for you too.
Hey,
you ate 2-hour naps. You got to go 3 or 4, otherwise you're not in at all.
But I'm not the one here complaining.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
I just am a sleepy boy.
Yeah, sure.
I haven't been able to sleep all weekend.
Yeah. Duh. Yeah. When you got home, yesterday when we got home from our boating endeavor, how long did you sleep then?
45 minutes.
Why?
Because I had to get up and do review.
What is review? Don't go that in depth.
Got to go over the boss that we're about
Gotcha. Okay, perfect. That's all I wanted. That's all I need.
It's like film.
Just need a little taste.
Had to do film.
Yeah. And then what time did you go to sleep till?
Fell asleep at 1 o'clock.
And then you woke up in?
7, 6.
Why?
Because I fell asleep early.
7 or 6 a.m. today? Mm-hmm. Why? Can't you just sleep in to 10?
No, I need to get blackout shades in my room, I think.
Yeah, you can just put up towels.
It just gets so bright in my room.
You can just that's what my parents used to do.
I have two things happen. Either it gets too bright or somebody comes knocking on the window.
Yeah, I think it's probably the bright thing.
Yeah, well, it's also the bright thing. No, both of those things do happen.
Who's knocking on the window?
Sometimes Mike. Sometimes he's knocking on the window.
Okay, but when it doesn't happen?
But that's usually only when I make plans to go golfing and I know I have to be up. But then I try to sleep through that and just not do that.
What's fun about your problems is that they're like fixable problems.
No.
You easily can just you can even buy blackout shades.
No.
I mean, literally just something that pulls down and like black it out. Mm-hmm. I don't think that costs that much money.
This weekend just has me tuckered out, man.
Yeah, I know.
I'm exhausted.
I know.
I'm sore.
Sure. You didn't nap at all today? You've been up since 7?
Yes.
You didn't want to nap?
Nope.
Okay, fuck it.
Well, I had to wait till I ate, and then I get sleepy after I eat.
Mm-hmm.
So now I ate, and now I'm sleepy.
Yeah, well.
That's my issue, too, is I get sleepy after I eat.
I know. What are you supposed to do?
You know, the big guy gets sleepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. So then I was like, well, we have to do this now, or we're not doing it this week.
We could have done it this week.
When? When would we have done it?
Tuesday, Wednesday.
We would have done it Wednesday. And then by Wednesday, you would have been like, well, let's just do it Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just got to start doing this on Sunday, man.
I would love to. I would love to do it on Sunday.
Yeah, we got to start making plans on Sundays.
Here's the issue, right? Mm-hmm. We get to Sunday, and then, you're like, let's just do it tomorrow.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes. I'd love to do it Sunday. It's all on you. Whatever day you want to do it, Sunday or Monday, I'd love to. Either or.
Yeah, I'm a big Sunday guy.
You're not.
I am.
Sunday's a day where you just, you're not productive.
No, I am.
No, definitely not.
Yes,
so worse it's your worst day.
I was super productive. Went on a boat.
Sure. No, we had a good time on that. But let's say
and I showed out.
80%.
I gave you guys so much entertainment.
You want to talk about it now?
You're welcome.
You don't think I didn't?
You're welcome.
You're
welcome.
You want to talk about it?
Say thank you.
No.
What?
No compliment.
So I did all that for nothing?
No, it was good. No, our bodies are sore.
Yeah. So sore.
Yeah, my forearms are real hurting.
Oh.
I didn't expect them to be as sore as
Look
they
at
were.
that. I just popped out my shoulder out of place because of that.
We went to
a lake.
Our friend Mike has been hounding us to come out to his parents' house and go on a
Not
boat.
really hounding. The issue.
By hounding, I mean he throws it out there and then we just don't say anything.
I think that it's actually the opposite. He keeps on doing this thing where he goes, "We should go to my parents' lake."
Yeah.
But there's no definitive day or time. And then he finally put a day and time on it.
And then we just did it. Yeah, right.
So
yeah, it needed more
Yeah. It was actually more than houndry.
He just floated it out there.
What's the opposite of hounding? Because it was that. It was like
it
was like catting. Sometimes, it tickled you about it.
I get the reference. I understand I don't think that's the right word for it.
That's a good word. I'll call it catting.
So it ended up being pretty good. And what's funny is his parents. He was like, "Yeah, my parents have a little small pontoon.
Mm-hmm.
We get on. The weight limit's 860.
Mm-hmm.
We have 5 guys.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And if we would have
no matter what, if you have 5 guys, grown men, you're going to be over that.
We are over that weight limit without question.
Yes.
Depending on the way you would rearrange it, in terms of let's say we cut it to 4 guys, even sometimes with the 4 guys, we'd be over the weight limit. So we were definitely over with.
Well, I mean, 4 guys. If we literally took out anybody, we weren't because.
It would have been.
They give you about 100 pounds on that.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, plus.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you're able to go over it.
Oh, good. Well,
the issue was
we went over
it. What it should say is 4 grown men on there or 5 women.
Yeah.
Because that's really what it is.
Some of our friends actually 3 grown men, but I get it.
Yeah, I mean, if it was me, Brandon, Pfeff,
yeah,
we're donezo.
Yeah.
Or me, Brandon, Youngster.
Yeah. Oh man, that's going capsize.
Yeah, we're going capsize that fucker.
So whenever lately I've been in pontoons with a bunch of young people, I'm just scared we're gonna sink it the whole time. I'm always.
Yes. This is the second time where we've kind of not capsized, but we went under the water a bit.
Yeah.
And last time it was on a big fucking boat.
Last time we had about 22 people on one of these pontoons.
A big one.
And it was in the 4th of July. We're going out on the lake. And you just hit a wrong wave.
No, it was we slowed down a bit.
Yes.
And that's what it is when you slow down. I don't understand buoyancy of boats. They just don't. It doesn't make sense.
If you slow down too fast, it's the momentum from the back tips and
it
then the front just gets hit up with water. So you're oh, I'm going down the Titanic.
If it was a rowboat, you could get probably 20 people in that boat yesterday, I think. Because you're not going fast.
You're not going fast enough?
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
So, as we were learning that in the water, the moment we slowed down too fast. So then it started doing the water came in the front. All of us ran to the back because we were like, "Oh fuck, we're gonna fucking destroy this boat."
Yeah.
It was fine, no issue.
Well, Mike was really scared. He was like, "Not everybody." But I think that our movement was good.
I think our movement was like perfect.
Yeah.
Because us running to the back jumped up the back fast enough that like the water didn't have a chance to get in the water, like in the boat.
You don't have the chance.
It didn't feel like it.
You don't got the chance, Sway.
I felt like we did it proper. And then once we figured out that like you just gotta slowly decelerate, you're fine. It was no issue.
100%. Yeah, it was. And then so we rode around on the boat a little bit. We found a place where it was a tree.
It's like essentially like a jungle gym in the water.
Yeah, it's just like a jungle gym on a tree in the water.
It's let's say you're in a lake and
it had a swing.
It's kind of like
it had a rope swing.
It's kind of like a shore, and by shore it's just like it's a little bit more shallow, like where you can stand. It's like at shoulder like length, and you can climb into the tree. They have like a metal ladder into wooden planks.
Yeah.
And then there's like ropes hanging.
Oh yeah.
A swing, a tire swing, and then little handlebars like you're in the Olympics.
Yep.
So I mean, if you look at that and you're just like, oh, that's nothing. We had a blast there for about an hour and a half.
Yes.
Of throwing beers at each other.
Oh yeah.
Jumping off.
Started off with me just because people don't know this by my stature. You know,
sure,
because you know me.
Yeah.
Great quarterback. Great quarterback. One of the best you know.
Yeah.
And I get given a beer. Our buddy Tyler, he gets scared to throw it. He goes, "I'm not going to make it there. I'm going to miss. I'm going to hit a tree branch. So that's no problem. I'll hit him dead on."
Yeah.
They all laughed. They thought it was a joke. They thought it was a little goof for a gag.
Yeah.
Right? I grabbed that fucking beer. Nail ya.
Yeah, you got me.
I nailed ya.
You threw it probably 30 yards. Does that sound right?
Oh, it was probably like 40, 45.
40 yards is a little long.
No,
what's a football field
It
length?
was far.
What's a football field length?
100.
100?
120, if you count.
Yeah, 30, 40. 30, 40 feels right. You nailed it.
It was like 45. I know yardage.
But getting a 12-ounce beer coming in like hot, there was no way I was going to catch that.
No.
It's just like it just came in hot. It hurt.
Yeah.
It hurt to catch.
Oh, yeah.
Throwing beers off a boat and throwing it into the water is incredible because they're buoyant, so they're going to float.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just fun to chuck beer. Inherently, it's fun to chuck
We
beers.
didn't drink any of those beers either.
We drank all of them, but
We
two.
drank like 2.
Are you joking?
Did we drink beers?
We had 8 beers, and we only didn't drink 2 of them.
I only had 2 beers.
That's fine.
I figured you guys didn't drink any.
You joking? We drank so many in there.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And we brought them all back.
Really?
Yeah, no littering.
Yeah, we're not litterers. I mean, I am.
Yeah, I know. You were just gonna leave cans in that shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no fucking
I was
way.
trying to get the cans.
When we got, I don't know if we can explain as much fun in a podcast as it was to just see it.
It was.
It's just the most like childish boy thing. Girls aren't gonna see like a bunch of swings and be like, "Oh, let's girls have fun here."
Yeah. Well, it started off. We were scared to go up the stairs because there were spiders on it. So
I didn't want to
just splashing it.
I was trying to clear off the metal stick because it was just covered in spider webs.
So I came and helped you, and I said, "Don't worry, I'll nail them." And I took one of the beers, chucked it as hard as I could.
Yeah, there goes one of the beers.
One of the beers gone. So
yeah,
it splashed, went everywhere.
These spiders are, I guess, water resistant because like you threw beers at them. We threw water. None of them were. Oh, did I just sit on the TV remote?
You sat on the TV remote, man.
Anyways, HBO Max.
What are you trying to throw on? You're trying to watch the Suicide
Look, you
Squad?
can see the color.
You're trying to watch the Suicide Squad?
Well, the color.
I kind of like that, though. I kind of like the purple.
The purple in the back?
Yeah, the purple in the
back.
back.
Now it's fine. You can't even tell.
So,
yeah, like, you would try to knock these bitches off?
Yeah.
Did you get any spiders crawling on you when you went up there?
No.
Oh, I get a ton.
Really?
Right on my body.
Well, I wouldn't notice, because I don't care.
Okay.
Bugs don't scare me like they scare you.
I don't... It's not that they don't scare me. I can, like,
You don't like them on you?
Who does?
Me. Like the bee, we had this one bee that just kept on hanging around our boat.
Yeah.
Kind of unwanted by you. Me, it was just a leg bee, so I didn't mind him. You know, he was landing on me, and Mike kept on freaking out, and he was like trying to like smack it off. I was like, hey, quit it, just leave him, let him be. I just let that fucker ride on me the whole time.
Well, bees are. You're fine with them just stinging you?
They don't.
Yes, they do.
Not me. You're too scared of them. That's why.
No,
They can smell your fear.
you don't. You don't get bit as much
That's
as I
weird
do.
that B-boy wouldn't.
Bugs are attracted to me more than like regular people.
It's because you move.
No, it isn't.
You're too squirmy.
No, it isn't.
Yes.
If I'm just sitting still,
You know,
I will get bit up by mosquitoes way
you know
more.
that's not true.
I know for a fact it is.
That's not true because you don't sit still ever.
That doesn't matter.
You're always kind of like, you always have a little bit of a fidget to you.
It doesn't, like, my whole
Like-
family's like that.
Yeah, you like, for some reason, you do this thing where you're like, you go from crossing your legs to not crossing your legs about 20 times if you're just sitting there.
Yeah, you don't know what you're talking about.
I do.
That might be true, but that doesn't mean why bugs.
You squirm.
Bugs are just attracted to me. It's a fact.
Something's got to be.
So when we go up this,
Bitches be attracted to me. You don't see them just landing on me.
when we get into this tree, it's pretty high up.
Yeah.
If I'm expecting somebody to fall and like, I don't know, like get hurt themselves, cut
Yeah.
their back up, like really like fuck
I
themselves
was
up.
expecting somebody to get gashed open.
Yeah, for sure. Not a single person got hurt.
I thought it was for sure you or Mike.
Why? Because we were like more adventurous than
Yeah.
the other three. Yeah, we got high up into the tree.
Yeah.
You were like at first, not you, but like in general, when you're going into a tree to like swing from it, you're nervous that like the branches are not going to be able to hold you. All of them could hold you.
Oh, yeah.
So the highest.
I was never scared of that. Mine was like like I was scared of bashing myself because of misstepping. So it took me a bit to walk up the tree. Like I didn't want to at first, but I just needed Mike's hand. Like he just gave me like a lift, and there was like this like steep part of the tree
Yeah.
that you had to walk up, and it's just like one step. But like I just was
Well,
never wanting to make that.
the
one
reason
step.
why it was a deep step is because you got up there and you broke the step off, and you're like, I'm not stepping on this, and you ripped it off.
Yeah, I was like, look at it, it's really not sturdy, and I ripped it off. But it was also pretty steep, like in that just one area.
There was this one. It's just like two handlebars. I don't know how they got him up there in general.
No.
But to get to that point, you had to like really climb on this motherfucker, and you like, it was like intimidating, right?
Yeah.
And then when I jumped onto the handlebars, did you think it was gonna break?
No.
No, you thought it was gonna hold.
Yeah.
If you would have jumped on it, do you think it would have broke?
I could have broken it.
You think so?
Well, I mean, like, if I wanted it to break, it would break.
Yeah.
I could have broke down the whole tree.
I could have taken that down with my bare hands.
I could have just, if I would have gave it one of these, just,
Like your Captain America and
Captain
Age of
right in
Ultron.
half.
Just like ripping the
yep,
log in half.
that'd be me. Yeah, no, I wasn't that scared of branches breaking.
I mean, it was just like you swinging from trees is fun.
Yeah, there was a legitimate swing there,
Yeah.
and my whole goal the whole time was, it was like far, it was like, I don't know,
It's
maybe
probably about 7 inches out of the water.
yeah, it's like you gotta jump and climb into it.
It's a tree hanging over the water.
Because then it's technically like 6 feet in the air or something.
Yes.
Probably hanging 6 feet from the ground.
Sure.
Technically, but there's obviously water. So like you got to jump up into it.
So you have to jump out of water into the swing and then pull yourself up.
Yes. And me, big guy, can't do it himself. But my goal was to get in there because
Well, did you think you're gonna be able to ever get in there by yourself?
No.
How did you think you were gonna have to get in there?
Jump off the branch into the.
That was the game. That would have been the worst way to do it. To jump off from high distance into the.
All I wanted to do was get in that chair just so that I could take a shit in the water, and I wanted to swing back and forth, and then you guys just see like a turd fall out of my butt.
Yeah.
I thought that'd be so funny. Never got to do it because even when we got me into the swing, it just like I got too stuck in it because it was a small swing.
So one of our friends, Tyler, could get into the swing. So proof of concept, he could get it in. You have to like swing your legs in there first, and then pull your backside of your body up into it.
Yes.
So
Much easier for a skinnier guy.
we have the same idea for the big guy here, but we need 3 people to lift his body into it.
Yes.
And there was literally there was no help given from your end.
No. And then so like you guys did it, and I was like, oh, I'm going to give them no help at first. And I thought it was so funny. But because I was giving you guys no help at first, I just then started laughing hysterically. So I gave you guys pretty much opposite of help.
Yeah.
Because I
You're
was
just
like
giving dead weight.
Yeah.
Making
and I was also laughing and kind of pushing back into you guys.
And your center of gravity's off, so like
Yes.
you're looking, it's like a dead body.
Yeah.
We're trying to get into the swing.
And I'm just laughing hysterically.
So we got like half your body in. We're almost doing it. The right side of it just snaps.
Yeah, you guys go grab onto it. I grab onto it. Fucking one part of it just snaps off the branch.
And it was for one, I was pissed because I was like, I wanted to get into the swing. Like, now we fucking ruined this thing. Like, we came here, we broke the ladder. Like, we're just ruining this place. Like, I'm just pissed. Mm-hmm. I get into that fucking tree, fix that bad boy right
Throw
on
me
up.
a rock. Somebody bashes you with a rock.
Did you? You didn't think I was gonna be able to fix it?
Nah, I didn't. I thought that the nail like ripped out.
It's just it was because of the angle that we had it. We like would flip the swing back and forth over the branch because you thought for whatever reason we would lower the swing.
Yeah.
With it going like over the left opposed to over the right.
Yeah.
And doing that, it like knocked out one of the chains in general. So you were like, the weight of you, it kept sliding, and then that slipped out. Once I could get it back in there, I could just like set it up, and then I got it better than before.
Oh yeah.
For a fact.
For sure.
Being said, this should set up the fact that we got you fucking in there, baby.
Yeah, you got me in there. And when I got in there, I wanted to take that poop, but I couldn't get my pants down while in there. Which I guess you were happy about.
Yeah, I didn't want...
The poop would have been so funny.
It would have been fine, but it would have been the end of the...
Yeah.
It would have been the over.
Well, I also wanted to end it. That was the thing. I was trying to cut it off.
Yeah, you wanted to go?
Yeah. And I wanted to cut it off.
When we finally finished up, we have to swim back to the boat, which is like the distance that he threw the beers.
It's probably about 40 yards.
So to get to there, me and Tyler hung back and watched everybody get in. Like, Mike struggled, other Tyler was struggling. No chance you were getting in. Yeah. And I was like, it can't be that fucking hard to get back into the boat. There's no ladder to go it, so you have to just like upper body strength, like pull yourself up and get into it.
Yeah.
What was the trouble?
Just not being able to lift ourselves up.
So, I mean, we're watching them struggle for like realistically 5-6 minutes. Really, like, and then when they finally get in, they're scratching their like stomachs up to slide into it. Like, this is embarrassing. Yeah. And as Tyler and I were like swimming back, holding the beers.
Yes.
You just run.
Because Mike
you just
and Tyler
run right
got
back
in
out
there pretty decently easily. Me, on the other hand, it took a little bit.
Yeah,
just like the swing.
Yeah.
Took both of them. I crawled back in there, and I was like, whew, finally got in here.
And as
Mike turned his back for a second. I go, watch out, watch out, watch out. And I run as fast as I can and jump off the boat again, just to make it a hassle for them to get me back into the boat.
Because of the distance that it took to swim back there, I was laughing really hard, just swallowing water, just drowning. Yeah. I was drowning because of how hard I was laughing.
That shit was good.
Then to get into the boat, Tyler and I, super easy.
I mean, it wasn't easy for Tyler.
No?
It was about as hard as it was for, everybody. Even the second time me getting in wasn't even that bad. Yeah. Like, I got like a hand and then I just in. But no, I don't know why it was so hard the first time around.
What a fun Sunday. Yeah. What did you think of the food place that we went to?
I liked the sandwich.
You liked it, huh?
Yeah, I did. It was one of my favorite
Big
sandwiches.
complainer on the way there.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, because you weren't letting me get pizza and I really wanted pizza.
I had no issue with getting pizza. Mm-hmm. I was like, just find a pizza place on the way. Yeah. I'm hungry now. Find anything convenient. And you're like, let's go like 25 minutes out of the way to get Pizza Ranch.
That was not... It was as much out of the way as yours was.
Mine was right off the freeway.
So is Pizza Ranch.
I don't know if Waukesha and Delafield are like right next to each other, are they? Is that how that works?
It goes Waukesha, then Delafield. Well, is there...
It's a bit out of the way.
Oh, no, it's Waukesha, Pewaukee, Delafield.
I don't...
Which isn't that much.
And also, the only reason why I said Delafield in the first place was because you were like, just pick something in Delafield, which I did.
Well, yeah, because I was like the first exit.
So, right, that's what I did, and I got us a food place, and it turned out fine. And it was no issue.
Yeah, it was fine.
You were just complaining the whole time.
Yeah, I wanted pizza.
Yeah. When's the last time you had pizza from this moment right now?
2 weeks.
Literally 30 minutes before this podcast.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
You're fine, my man.
I'll go back and get that pizza again, too.
Great.
I'll eat it right now.
I know, like, you don't need to have it every meal.
I do.
You don't.
I love pizza. Do you know anybody that likes pizza as much as me?
Yeah, they passed away.
Ooh.
Huh?
Ooh.
Just anybody who is eating pizza. I mean, like, you're on the way out, too.
Oh, I hope so. They'll be so helpful.
I've been having an issue. I don't really... Sorry.
Is it the whole throwing up in your mouth right now?
No,
that you're doing?
I don't know how to. I don't know how to express this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna say how I feel, and it's not really how I feel. It's just an observation, right?
Yep.
I don't. So when I work, right, I'm working in grocery stores.
Yep.
Typically, if I'm hearing customers talk,
Yeah.
I can tell if they're talking to me. Like, it's when they're like trying to get my attention.
Yeah.
Except when they're black people. 100% of the time, when black people are talking around me at stores, I always think they're talking to me. I don't know what it is.
You always think that they're talking to you?
Yeah. So like, I can't figure it out. It's like the pitch of it. It always just sounds like I'm in their conversation. And like, I want to just like start talking, and I don't like.
What you're saying is you think that you are black.
I don't see. I can't figure it out.
Yeah.
I don't like. It's been in my head for the past like 2 years.
Yeah.
And I can't wrap my head around why. Like, it might be the pitch of it.
You also don't adapt very well around African American people.
What do I not do?
You do. I've seen you jump in on conversations that you just like aren't a part of, like out of nowhere.
Yeah,
I've seen that like often actually.
Okay, yeah, I don't.
When I think back on it,
I don't know why. It's not like I want to be part of the conversation.
You just think that you
I
think that they want you to be part of the conversation.
I think so. Yeah, maybe.
I mean, it's kind of, it is. I've said this before to you.
But here's the thing. Mm-hmm. I won't even know. Let's say I have headphones in.
Yes.
I will not know the person's black, right? I'll hear talking.
Okay.
If
you hear them, you know that they're black.
But I'll hear, right? I'll
Yes.
hear muffled, and I go, oh shit, this person's trying to get my attention. They never are. They're just always in my vicinity, talking, sometimes like to themselves.
Yeah.
On the phone, speakerphone, or like to their group.
You think it's because they talk more loudly?
It could be.
Yeah.
It very much could be.
It's possible.
I don't know.
Yeah, it goes also to this thing where you're the weirdest self-centered person I know, where you think that people expect things from you.
They do.
They just don't.
Yeah, they do.
Like there was a point in time where you told me, you were like, yeah, I just don't want to go to that. And I was like, why? You're like, I don't feel like being, like, I don't have the energy to be funny today.
Yep.
And I know that's what they want from me.
That's
and
true.
I go, hey, this is like a party of like 25 people.
Yeah.
They're not expecting jack shit from me.
Yeah, that's... Okay, there was a point, though. Like, if I was just trying to be chill,
Yeah.
people would go, like, what's wrong with you? Or, like...
Yeah, people just do that.
I know, and
People do that to me all the time.
But I didn't want to do, like... You can't relate to that feeling of being, like, I just want to not... Like, I just want to do nothing. Like, can't I just be here and not, like, have a conversation with every person?
Yeah,
like,
but that doesn't mean, like, because I get asked that too. But I also have like a resting Down syndrome face.
Okay.
Like, you know how like normal, like some women,
So,
like some white women have a resting bitch face. I have a resting like Down syndrome face. So people are like, "What's wrong with you?"
Yeah.
Like if I don't talk.
Yeah. What's going on with your face?
What's going on with you?
Yeah.
And they're like, what's got you so sad?
Mm-hmm.
But in reality, it's just like, this is what I look like. If I'm not like
You
smiling,
think that's because of your eyes? What?
what the heck? I did.
You think that's because of your fucking...
You're just gonna make fun of me again? Yeah, no, but I get, because if I don't talk, then people will like ask me the same thing. When they ask me that, I just know that it's because I'm quiet. I just go, oh, I don't have much energy today. They go, oh, all right. That doesn't mean that they were expecting me to be funny.
Yeah, but I don't
That's
say
not that they were wanting me to be funny.
Here's the thing: is that mine is not that I don't have much energy. It's because I don't want to like
entertain people.
Yeah, but if I say like I don't want to see, I don't even want to have the conversation about it.
Yeah, I get it, right? But I do kind of get it because I told you this and everybody the other day. We have this friend of ours that I was extremely excited to hang out with.
Okay.
Because at some point, you know, with you, I actually have to work for the laughs with you sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes, I mean, it is easy,
Yeah.
right? Between me and you, we can do the little jerk off thing and it's funny.
Yeah.
And we'll laugh. But one of our buddies, I don't need to do all of that.
Yeah.
All I literally get to.
I gotcha.
I walk into the house and I start going, and I start like fake beating my meat, and he's
Got this kid in tears.
just laughing.
Sure.
And I'm like, man, this is just.
You wish it could be like that for everybody.
Yeah. Like if I could go on stage and do that, I'd be a comedian.
Yeah,
Like,
I'd sell out arenas.
Yes.
I could
all
do
the
that,
time.
yeah.
I could do that so much.
What does he do? Dude, get this. Okay. He starts at minute 1
Yeah.
and he doesn't end
Yeah.
until minute 60. Straight beating off, fake beating off the whole time. And the crowd goes nuts.
And he has Kanye playing in the background.
Speaking of you making me laugh, you got me good 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
We were at the Brewer game.
It's your favorite thing.
Yeah, I don't
This is
know.
the one thing that's like really easy for you, and it'll get you every time.
If so, you do it. You've done it. You've done it since we were young.
And I'm so good at it. I have an eye for this thing. I don't know why.
It goes with the idea of things that I love. Confusion.
Yes.
Confusion always makes me laugh. Like if I see 2 people who just don't understand each other, like one misheard one person.
Yeah.
Then the second person starts talking about the thing that they heard, and then the initial person goes like, "What are they talking about?" And I get to recognize that whole thing. It's gonna make me laugh.
It reminds me of the Crystalia bit that he did on a podcast once, where he was like, "I just hate people like having to say what."
Yeah.
Like when somebody mumbles something, like they'll say something.
Yeah.
And rather than saying what, he just would do the same thing back. He'd be like, yeah, so yesterday I was...
Yeah.
And then I'd make them say what.
Yeah.
A bit from Crystalia, really funny.
I just saw that on TikTok as well.
Yes.
So,
exactly.
if James will, let's say we're walking, he'll point out somebody, and I'll go... And the thing is, I don't know why, I always just like... It doesn't even matter if I know the bit's coming or not.
Yeah.
He'll point out somebody like, hey, look at, example, he'll just say Pepe, right? Mm-hmm. Just this guy, nickname that we used to hang out with, right?
He has red hair and a red beard.
I mean, this guy doesn't even remotely.
He just looks like...
He just has red hair.
Yeah.
And you're like, quick, mine. And I turn and look. This guy, I mean, if it's spot on, it's funny. If it's not even close, it's funny. It doesn't matter. I mean, I was crying of laughter.
And it helps, too, that you know how my brain works more than any other person. So you can recognize that I saw red hair and just, like, said it. But it was really funny because he was like the guy that I'm talking about is, like, a skinny, in shape guy. The guy that I pointed out was, like, a 240-pound redhead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny that you mentioned that Crystalia doing Confusion. He does this same bit. He would go to coffee shops, and like he did it on Conan.
Mm-hmm.
He would post on his Instagram or his Twitter, and he would like, "Oh, what the fuck? I saw Anderson Cooper today," and it's not Anderson Cooper ever.
Yeah.
He used to take pictures of strangers all the time.
That is funny.
Oh, he used to do it all, and I know for a fact you didn't see it because like you did that shit way before I saw that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like the exact
it's just
same
something
thing.
that I've done forever. Like I even sometimes like I don't know what it is, right? I can do a one-off on you, and it'll get you really good. I could do them back to. So that day I did the Pepe. We walked 2 feet. I forgot who I said next. I said that you just gets you again. Mm-hmm. I don't even give you a minute to recover. I scream, "Oh my god! It's our buddy D-Ray." I forgot what the one in between was, but I said that.
Yeah, I don't
It
remember
got you
either.
a little bit. And I go, oh my God, it's D-Ray. This guy actually
This guy
like,
looked straight up like our friend D-Ray.
Yeah.
And it convinced our friend next to us,
Yeah.
Jacob, who was on the podcast.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, that is D-Ray." Like,
And he started, because he's also in the back.
Yeah.
Jake's in the back. So he starts yelling at
D-Ray.
D-Ray. And then we love that he fell for it. So me and you start screaming with him, D-Ray, D-Ray.
yeah, I couldn't help it. Our friend, you convinced our friend Jacob. This is the confusion part,
Yeah.
right? It's just fun. Now
Yeah.
he thinks that D-Ray's there, and I'm like, well, we got to keep it going. D-Ray, D-Ray, D-Ray.
It's really good.
So the other part that you got me with is when we finally get to our seats, we're sitting far away from each other.
Yeah.
And we're just like, at this point, we have not seen each other for like maybe an hour.
Okay.
So we're pretty drunk at this point. One of our friends Adam works at Miller Park.
Yep.
Right.
Another one of our guests.
So he could get us a couple drinks on
Yep.
the side. Not too bad. So we're good and drunk. And you come back pretty hammered, and you sit down, and you're like, give it a feel. And I was like, what? And I hit your crotch. It bounced off like you're wearing a cup,
Yeah.
and you're like, soap dispenser. It's mine.
Soap dispenser.
You had taken the soap dispenser
It
off
was
the wall.
It was so funny because I tried to grab like 3 of our friends' hands.
Yeah.
And just like, him
Give
in
it
the
a- yeah.
crotch. I did it, and all of them reluctant. You, on the other hand, you went right for it.
What's funny is why it's funny to me is because immediately I hit it, right?
Yeah.
I see that you have the soap dispenser. It makes me laugh right away because I have to imagine, he had to rip this off the wall, and
Yeah.
now it's in his pants, and he's trying to take it home. There's no reason that you should take it.
Yeah. Well, I'll give the whole rundown. So me, Trill Bill, and Jake, you go and you get like the free refill.
Mm-hmm.
Me, Trill Bill, and Jake, we start slogging them.
Yeah.
And we slam a few drinks because we get them for free. Dope.
Yeah.
So we're trashed. And we already I did like a pitcher race at the pre-bar.
Okay.
Like I chugged the pitcher, fucking got really drunk beforehand. We start walking back, go to the bathroom. It's just us 3 and one other random guys in there.
Mm-hmm.
Those 2 finish up early, and there's just one guy left in there. And as they finished up before I even got done pissing, I walk to wash my hands, and I see the soap dispenser. It's got the Brewers logo on it.
Yeah.
I go, man, that looks fucking cool.
Yeah.
I give it a little tug, and I'm like, oh my God, that'll come right off the fucking wall.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm strong enough to rip that off the wall.
Yeah.
The guy, the only other guy left, thank God, doesn't wash his hands. I go, for once, I'm happy that a guy doesn't wash his hands because he's right out of there.
Yeah.
And
Just you in the bathroom?
just me in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I go right off the fucking wall, rip the fucking soap dispenser off, and Alec and Jake are like, what the fuck's taking this guy? It actually didn't even take me that long. They were just trying to be assholes about it. Because it literally maybe took me 20 seconds.
Right. They were just done waiting for a minute.
Yes. And so then as I rip it off the wall and I'm trying to shove it in my pants, I'm shoving this big rectangular thing in my pants, which is a hard thing to do.
Sure.
I have shorts on. I'm a big guy.
I have the soap dispenser at a ball game. They know what it is.
Yeah, I'm a big guy. It's not meant to fit in my shorts. It's also shorts, nothing else.
Yeah.
And as I'm doing this, Trill yells, hurry the fuck up. And he opens up the door and looks in. And he sees me shoving something in my pants. And he starts dying of laughter. And I go, shh. I get it in there. And I walk out. And I go, let's go. Mm-hmm. They're like, what? What were you just doing in there? What's in your pants? And I go, just keep on walking. Let's keep on walking. I go, I stole the soap dispenser off the wall.
Yeah.
And they just start dying.
Yeah.
And me, I go, chill out, man, because this is fucking hurting.
Yeah.
And it's just scratching up the insides of my legs.
I mean, you don't even... What are you going to do with that? I don't know how you would want
I
that.
keep it forever.
Yeah, I
But then I
guess.
lost it.
I mean, that's some shit you do in high school. It's not something you do as a 25-year-old man.
Come on.
I know. I mean, it's funny. It made me laugh.
It's a.
What I liked about
memorabilia.
it, I know it's great. What I liked about it was I didn't need to be there for the action. I just got to witness the result.
Yes.
And it was a surprise.
Oh, yeah.
All I needed was the punch. I didn't even need any of the setup.
Yeah, I mean the setup was like whatever.
Yeah, the setup was hit my pants.
Yeah.
Self-dispenser. That's all you need.
That's so good.
You're there.
Oh yeah. I kept it the whole night. Ended up losing it on the car ride home. Just left it in a buddy's car. So I'm kind of bummed that I don't have it now.
What did you do on Saturday? Was there anything funny? Anything worth bringing up?
Not really. I mean, it was just like I said, there was the one guy that was just like so much easier to make laugh.
Sure.
I ended up getting margaritas. And yeah, no, I ended up taking a nap because our buddies went to go see Joe Rogan. Mm-hmm. So I went over by our friend Brandon's house, took a little bit of a snooze, but then I ended up just going to like 11.
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, we're going to come to like a local bar.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, all right, dope. That would be fucking awesome. They end up going, no, we're staying downtown.
Yeah.
Ubers were like $80. So I was like, yeah.
Yeah, Uber prices are just like crazy. No.
Don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So I ended up sleeping for like 3-4 hours, and then our buddy Trill let me take his car home. So,
I went to State Fair, which if anybody doesn't know, I imagine every single state has a state fair.
They for sure do, and it's got to be around this time too, because I saw David Dobrik post
about the Illinois state fair.
I don't even know where it had to be state fair somewhere.
My girlfriend, who grew up in Minnesota, she's only been to her state fair once. I mean, it's in the bigger cities, so like if you didn't grow up in like your big city, you're not going to state fair.
Yeah.
We grew up in Milwaukee, so like we've been going to state fair our entire lives.
Yep.
Essentially, they are, at least ours is. There's a section of it where it's all carnival rides, like horrible, like.
That's your opinion.
I literally hate them. There's like tilt-a-whirls, the zipper.
Yeah, they're not good.
There's this one ride that you get inside of it, and it just spins in a circle, and like the centrifugal force just puts you against the wall.
It's funny. Even when I was a kid, I never liked the carnival area.
I mean, and then that's where all like the carny games are. So like the bent rims.
I mean, I don't
like,
mind those. I like carny games.
The ring toss, the shooting shit.
You don't like carnival games at all?
Hate all of them.
Really?
So that section, do you remember what it's called? It's like two different sections.
No.
Does Midway sound right to you?
No, that's not Midway. Midway is the walkway, isn't it?
Does Spin City sound right to you?
Yes.
Spin City sounds right to you?
Yes.
It's always been called Spin City?
Yeah, Midway is the walkway.
I always thought
that's like the long like walk.
Yeah. Well,
yes.
It's called Spin City. I thought that was the setup. Is that I thought it was never called Spin City.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that shit.
I thought that Spin City was just like when somebody takes their pants off and spins their dick around.
That's what they've been doing. They have that set up.
Hey, come look at this.
Mm-hmm. The reason why that I hate carnival games. I hate all of that, and I specifically hate carnies. Like I hate those people.
I could see you being a carny though.
You know what they go to like city to city. Like after that, they pack up all that shit and they just go to the next town. Like I just despise it.
Why?
Because they're fucking assholes.
You think so?
When I was a kid,
mm-hmm.
I must have been 8 years old, 7. This guy. So you buy little tickets, right? You take the tickets, you go to the carnival game or the ride, whatever. And I don't know why, I just didn't know, like, the tickets are used for everything.
Yeah.
So I went to, like, the ticketing booth, and I was like, hey, can I use the tickets for, I don't know, like, teacups, some ride like that. And, like, instead of the guy...
You do look like you'd ride the teacups.
Instead of the guy just being like, yeah, you can use them for everything, or something, he was like, you'd have to be half a retard to not know that shit. And, like, I just started crying immediately.
Really?
And since then, I've hated carnival rides. Like, I hated carnies. I hated them all. The only thing that's worth going there is the slide.
That's why you should start carrying.
What do you think about this, you fucking half retard?
You think that I'm about to make you a fucking half retard? Bah, bah, bah.
That's probably why shit happen goes down there.
Yeah.
One time our mayor got his ass beat there. They just had crowbars, and the mayor of Milwaukee got his ass beat in the carnival.
It's dope.
that area where all the rides are and the carnival and shit, that's where shit pops off.
Yeah. It's cool.
It's where, I don't know why. I don't know what it is.
I don't get it either because, like, I've never liked that area.
It's the worst.
I'll say this. When I was really young, I actually liked, like, the mazes. Didn't mind going in the maze.
Oh, where, like, it's like double-decker, and you, like, go up it?
Yeah.
Those are fine.
Like, me and AG would go in there, and I remember, like, chasing after that motherfucker.
Sure.
And and then, obviously, like, my big ass head, I just run into a fucking mirror.
Yeah, sure.
Also, you know that fucker watches this?
Who?
That or you told him?
Who?
AG?
No.
You didn't talk to him?
No.
Because he came into my stream the other day and said, "Hey, fucker, I don't look like a toucan." And he spelled toucan wrong. Yeah. So I read it like 6 times and I just kept thinking,
cool.
I kept thinking, what the fuck is this guy talking?
Well,
like he spelled it like TOUKAN.
And what did you think?
I was like, what the fuck?
Could you remember what he's talking about?
And, well, it took me like 10 minutes. I go, oh, and I was like, age. And by that time, I think that he'd already tuned out of my stream.
Yeah,
because it's not RuneScape 3.
So he must have.
If it's not RuneScape, he's not tuned in.
That's fun.
Yeah, or Fortnite.
Yeah, sometimes randomly, so for whatever reason, like somebody will be like, "Oh, I just watched one of the recent episodes," and I go, "For what?" First off, I'm like, "Why?" Second off,
I think so.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why, what determines, like, the reason why people will watch this one, or, anyways. And my dad, he was like, so what was, like, the issue that you were having with this thing? And it was, like, something we were laughing about, right? Mm-hmm. He never watched it. It was just my mom trying to reiterate something that she found funny. And I was like, Dad, you're not, I mean.
What was it?
I can't even remember.
Was this recently?
It was, like, 2 months ago.
Oh, your mom watches?
My mom would watch, not everyone, but she, like, caught one. And my dad was like, I was trying to explain it to him. He was like, nah, why'd you do that? Like, instead of the things that he should have been laughing at, he was like, that's weird. I don't like that. Like, I was like, all right, Dad, like, I can't explain what works and what doesn't.
That's good. But yeah, going back, because we digressed a bit.
The State Fair?
The State Fair. Yeah, I mean, there's just like that section with the carnival rides, and then the rest of it is just like a bunch of, what do you even call them? Concession stands, pretty much?
It's a bunch of vendors.
So they sell like different exotic things.
This is the best part about State Fair. We have essentially 2 big festivals in Milwaukee. You have the Summerfest one and then State Fair. Summerfest is like a huge music festival where...
Actually good. A fun thing to go through.
Sure.
You don't like either.
I like State Fair way better. I love State Fair.
So weird.
Love State Fair.
Summerfest is way better.
I'm not a huge music guy. Like, I like the things I like.
Yes.
And if I won't even go see like Kanye. He came to Summerfest. I never even went to see him, right?
Yeah.
I saw Weird Al Yankovic twice at Summerfest.
That's weird.
So we're seeing Dave Chappelle today, or not today. We're seeing him at Summerfest.
9/11.
State Fair I love because it's just, I love the food. I mean, it's the food. Mm-hmm. They have.
Oh, I do have a funny story.
You have all the top Milwaukee vendors. Mm-hmm. Other have like a pop-up tent that they have, or if they're like a popular restaurant, like we have this place Saz is around the corner from our house.
Yep.
They have like buildings on the State Fair grounds where they get like huge revenue from that.
Do you have a go-to, something that you always have to get when you go to
Sometimes I think, well, okay.
I feel like you don't, because I feel like you get something new all the time.
This year I have to say, if you go to State Fair, they're like incredible.
Really?
Our friend Tyler Pfeffer was talking about them. The cinnamon bacon cheese curds.
Okay.
They are like out of this world. Loved them. They're cheese curds, cinnamon roll, right? Bacon sprinkled on top.
Huh.
Delicious.
Doesn't sound that great.
They won like a contest this year.
I'm sure that it'd be good though.
For a while I had to get a Krispy Kreme cheeseburger.
That's not good though.
It went away because nobody would buy it except for me.
Yeah, Krispy Kremes aren't good either.
Deep fried Oreos are pretty much the thing you kind of have to get. You have to get every time. Luckily my sister loves them, so like she gets them every time, and then I can just take a couple.
Yeah. What's
great is if you go with like a family of 4. We had Elizabeth there as well.
Yeah.
You can just like you can buy one thing and then everybody takes bites out of it, and then you buy like a million things and try all the food. It's great.
Yeah.
It's great. I love it.
That's probably the best move.
It's incredible.
I remember I went with you one time.
Yeah.
It was just me and you, I think. And like I was like trying things.
Yeah.
And the only thing that you got was chicken and waffles.
Yeah, I never tried chicken and waffles there.
It was awful.
It was horrible. Horrible. That's the gamble, because you're like, oh, I'll try that. Like this year I tried alligator bites. Fucking terrible.
Are they bad?
They taste like rubbery chicken.
Really?
Deep fried. They're like deep fried bread. Like it's a lot of breading, and like whatever. Fuck
bad.
it. No, it was fucking really bad. Yeah, they suck dick.
I'm sure that it's bad.
Yeah.
Like, here's the thing with exotics.
I like cream puffs. You know, the cream puffs are good.
Cream puffs are overrated.
Yeah, they are. But you got to get them.
For sure. Maybe I only want like a bite of one.
Yeah.
Here's the thing with exotic things. They're exotic for a reason.
You okay?
People don't eat that daily because it's not good.
You sure?
Right? Like if alligator was good,
Yeah.
we would be breeding them, and everybody would eat them. People would have alligator burger. Like you don't have to tell me, oh my god, frog legs are so fucking good. You have to try them. Frog legs were that good. We would have frog cakes.
Same thing with microbrews and like breweries.
Yeah.
It's the same concept.
Yeah.
If they're really that good,
It's
just
just
sell out.
yeah.
Be a sellout.
Yeah, there isn't a like that's the issue with like that I have with like some of these like Asian cultures that like eat just like exotic shit. It's like, hey, that shit's not that good. Clearly, it's been tasted before, and like it's not good.
Name something
That's why
popular that isn't like.
You farted?
No, I don't think so. I don't think.
Do you not have control of your bowels anymore?
Sometimes.
I know.
Name something that is popular that is like actually like bad. Not bad for not bad for like society or like culture.
Like, does it taste good?
Anything. Something popular, even if it's not something you like, something that like
Probably like liver. I feel like unanimously.
liver's not popular.
It's pretty popular.
You think?
Yeah, I mean,
You think pork chops are popular? Because pork chops are pretty fucking bad.
pork chops are good.
Like, see, it's. I know it's like people like it. Not for
Okay,
me.
I mean, if I want to say, like, I can say like a million things.
I'm saying like
I'm trying to.
here's an example. Are the Nelk Boys actually good? They're really popular.
Yeah.
I don't like them.
Yeah.
I've only seen. I've asked you.
Okay.
I've asked you to curate for me and give.
Sushi.
No, well, sushi's actually good.
Yeah, it's bad.
You get the concept, right? You get what I'm trying to do here.
That's why I said liver.
I don't think it's popular.
I mean, it's about as popular as.
Can you curate the Nelk Boys for me? Give me a good video to watch. Because I
Maybe.
can't. I've asked you like 1,000 times. I want to know what it's about.
You just gotta watch.
Just send me the good ones.
Dive on in.
Send me the hits.
Here's the thing.
Why can't you send me the hits?
It's like David Dobrik.
I've sent you the hits for him.
No. I just started watching videos of him.
Yeah, but but all of those were good at one point.
Yeah.
There was like a time when he was dropping like hit after hit, so that was pretty easy.
You probably won't like the Nelk Boys.
I'm fine. Like with, I think I get it. What's his name? Nick does everything. What is it? What's his thing?
I don't even know the name.
What's the most? Kevin does it
I don't
all.
know. He's the.
Who's gonna do it?
He's the Canadian guy.
With the blonde hair, he'll just drink a bottle of
Oh,
alcohol.
Steve will do it.
Steve does it.
Steve does it. He's not the main guy. I mean, he's like one of the main people.
That's what I was asking. That's the one I know.
So it's Kyle.
Kyle will do it.
It's Kyle, Steve will do it, and Salim are like the three main guys. Salim's the guy.
I did like.
You don't like him. I don't think he's the one that he like moaned in people's ears.
Oh yeah, that was like corny.
Yeah.
Did you? I think you know what. We figured out the popular thing that's bad. That.
Yeah.
You think that's
good.
That's not good at all, right?
I don't think that's good.
But it's really popular.
Yeah. So like there was like this sex camp one where they like went to the sex camp and like the guy acted like he was blind the entire time.
Okay.
That one was pretty funny.
What did he do?
It was like
He was blind, but he would grab tits.
no, he just
that what
like
you're saying?
he'd like say outrageous stuff, but like because he was like talking crazy, they like didn't want to say anything because he was
Because
blind.
he's blind?
Yeah.
What would he say?
But then like another one of the guys like was in different. I'd have to show you another guy that's like part of the Nelk Boys. He acted like he showed up separately, and he was like talking shit to the guy acting blind.
Yeah.
And like trying to start shit with them.
Yeah. That's good. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's a pretty good.
So I'm not trying to be a hater on them.
Yeah.
They just don't seem for me.
They're not for you.
They seem
That's fine. It's like the same way. Like I
for
won't
me.
suggest like I think you should leave to most women because I think that women don't have a sense of humor.
Amen, brother. Amen. Fucking man.
No, I did tell this girl I was like, yeah, you should watch I Think You Should Leave, and she was like, do you think that will like it? I was like, maybe not.
No,
I was like,
probably not.
Like it's very possible that you don't. Like I like crazy like people saying shit, fuck, cum. That's going to make me laugh, but it might not make you laugh.
Yeah.
Like cum will always make me laugh.
Always.
Yeah. Yesterday you tried to request money from me, and I said nope, declined. I said send me something funnier. You sent it just saying cum. And I was like, that's good.
You didn't really like that, right?
No.
Okay.
It is funny because that's what I send for all my. Whenever I send anything, that's just my go-to. I just put cum.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I used to do that, but then like there was times where I needed to like do bills, and I'd have to like, okay, what am I? And it was just like cum, jizz, piss, and I was like, all right, I need to like, this is just for me at this point.
Yeah.
I need to know what the fuck I'm buying.
AG likes them. AG every now and then will go through like our.
I'm sure he does.
He thought that we went to Red Robin like 3 times in a row
Because we just kept reading Red Robin. I think he was like, he brought it up to me. It's really funny that you can see your friends' transactions. I mean, it doesn't. That's like set. Why does Venmo need a social media? It doesn't matter. No need, but it's funny.
Yes.
So you can write whatever you want, and we just kept writing back and forth Red Robin to each other. I think in that time, in the 2 month span, we had gotten Red Robin once.
Yeah.
And AG is like, I am jealous of you guys.
Yeah.
You guys get to have Red Robin all the time.
Yeah. That's
Speaking of that, we should go there. I haven't been there for a while.
I haven't been there in a while. I want to have the endless root beer floats, which you can't order anymore. You can't even order a root beer float.
Oh, like on the DoorDash?
Yeah.
DoorDash Red Robin is just shit. Actually, sometimes you can get it great,
It's pretty decent.
but like 45% of the time, I'd say like it's a 50-50.
Yeah. I think that burgers are trash.
I know you do.
I like burgers, hear me out, but I like a good burger. And I think that too many people do burgers poorly.
Okay.
And then like I'd just rather get I'd rather get a bad chicken sandwich.
What is your top 3 burgers? Fast food included. Go
the
for
one
it.
place in Nashville that we went to.
Okay.
Cops.
Cops is number 2? Mm-hmm. Okay. Good answer.
Number 3 is maybe Red Robin.
Red Robin?
Like fresh Red Robin, yeah.
You like it, huh?
Yeah.
A lot of
yeah, probably that.
Let's take off the Nashville one because you can't go to there consistently. What would you do for another one? A consistent Culver's. Those are all good answers.
Yeah, I'd get Culver's often. The only issue with Culver's is that one makes my stomach hurt the most.
A lot of butter. That's what it is.
Yeah. When I worked with my boss, he's a very specific eater. He's like a person that like has weird things. Like me, I'm just picky, but his are weird. Like he'd go there and he'd ask for like a burger, no butter. Cops and Culver's are custards like near us, and he always went off the thing saying, I can have chocolate custard from Cops, but only vanilla custard from Culver's. And he couldn't eat the vanilla at Cops.
Why? He just didn't like those specific ones?
No, they just made him sick. He thought.
That's crazy.
Also,
he also like he can't drink certain sodas out of like different style of cups. Like if he's drinking like a Pepsi out of a styrofoam cup opposed to like a plastic cup, he can tell.
He thinks that all things taste better in a styrofoam cup.
That is such a fucking bizarre thing.
He said that he can literally taste it if he drinks it out of plastic.
I can tell it out of aluminum can, which I feel like is the best version of soda. I don't know why. I just always liked it out of aluminum. I think aluminum can is the best. But I could be wrong. What do you think?
Bottle.
Glass bottle? Yeah, I just like a can. But, like, usually the glass bottles is more sugar. So
You know
I'm
what it
rocking
is?
with that. What's that?
I think that aluminum can gets coldest though.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Could be.
Because I never have like drink out of a glass bottle and I go, this is like super cold.
You know what's weird is I like beer out of a glass bottle more than an aluminum can. It tastes better to me.
Yeah. I think everything tastes better out of a glass bottle. But with beer, I think that it does get... Like, I don't know what it is with soda, and like, because I've never... Like, those Coca-Colas or Jarritos,
Yeah.
like, those are never super cold. I never have that. Have you... Can you remember, like, a time drinking them really cold?
You're thinking that the aluminum is more thermodynamic, thermally
Yeah.
conductive?
Yes.
That's probably what it is.
Probably.
When you...
And, like,
so,
a nice cold soda is just, like, great.
I think you got a good point there. Let me tell you a little cooking story. I think it'll apply similarly to the cold temperature. When I was cooking pizza for a long time, the guy, I can't remember his name, he very much recommended a cooking steel opposed to a stone. And it wasn't because... you can still do it, right? Like, it's fine. In, let's say you're at a real restaurant. You get a stone. You can get that bitch cooking like 1200 degrees. You can get that shit roaring hot.
Yes.
But at a home oven, you can't get the same heat. But metal is more thermally conductive, so it can it gets you closer to that classic wood oven fire pizza that you're looking for with a classic New York style pizza. So I got to imagine when it comes to thermal conductivity, because of the metal, it probably keeps it colder.
For sure. I bet that's what it is.
And then it probably retains its temperature more in your hands.
It might not even be gets it colder. It's just it gets it colder, or doesn't keep it colder or anything. It just gets
It retains its temperature more.
No, I think that when because the glass bottle's so thick, I think that it doesn't get through it, and then the sugars in soda already kind of make it not get as.
We're a science podcast now, huh?
I know.
Science alert.
To speak about science, I'm going to bring up one of our friends that is one of the best scientists we know.
What do we got?
Brandon Wilbrand.
Sure.
That guy said something at Joe Rogan. Our buddies went to Joe Rogan Saturday that I thought was really funny. I don't know if
let's
Mike
see what he
told you
said.
this.
Nothing.
Yeah. So
I'm always ready for a
did
good
you
joke.
hear who opened for him?
Yes.
When he came out.
Should we say who it is?
Not yet.
Okay.
Brandon goes, and this will make you laugh because you know already.
Okay.
He goes, "Oh my God, that's Anthony Jeselnik." He goes, "Oh my God, that's Anthony Jeselnik. That's Anthony Jeselnik." Tells that to Mike.
Yeah.
Mike goes, "I've seen Anthony Jeselnik. I don't think that's him. I'm pretty positive it's not." And he goes, "No, that's for real Anthony Jeselnik." He was like, "I will bet $5,000 that it's Anthony Jeselnik." And Mike goes, "All right," and he's getting frustrated. He's like, "I'll look it up right." And he was like, "Oh fuck, they took our phones away because it's a comedy show."
Oh, they did?
Yeah,
That's cool. So at Pfizer, they take it away right away.
You have to sleeve them up or something like that.
That's what Chappelle's gonna do as well. That's nice. I like that shit.
Yeah, and so he does that, and they can't look it up. And Yogi goes, "Oh, you need a phone?" And they end up looking it up, and it's Anthony Jeselnik. Doesn't look like him at all.
Yeah.
It's Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yeah, they couldn't. They had no idea.
They had no idea. I mean,
know.
It's fine that they don't know who that is. I mean, they probably
right.
Me and you are
dialed in.
more dialed into that scene.
Right. I mean, right? They like the podcast, or they know Joe Rogan from Fear Factor, UFC,
Yes. And
they don't. They're not just listening to every fucking comedy podcast.
They loved Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yeah, I mean Tony.
I heard more about Tony Hinchcliffe's stand up than I did about Joe Rogan's. It kind of makes sense.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Why our friends would like that more.
Yeah, because Joe Rogan's all right.
I think that he's actually probably great.
I mean, he's great. Yes.
At probably stand up.
He's definitely great at stand up. Don't get me wrong.
He's just not naturally funny the same way some of the top comedians are.
Yes.
You're never gonna have Joe Rogan go on a podcast and you're gonna be like, dude, that Joe guy is fucking hilarious.
Yes.
But if you watch his stand up, you're gonna be like, oh, that was a well crafted joke, and it
yes.
it punched well. It was legit funny.
He's definitely very good at it.
Yes. So
I mean,
he's just not comedy podcast funny.
His bit on Well, I was talking about the stand-up. When they watch stand-up, they like talk more about Tony Hinchcliffe's than Joe Rogan's.
Sure.
But yeah, I mean, like he has like the bit about the Kardashians.
It's incredible.
It's amazing.
Are you talking about the one that made Bruce Jenner, Caitlyn? Or are you
the one where he's trying to explain to aliens
why Kim Kardashian is the most famous person on the planet? I think that one's incredible. I think that's his best. But that is just my opinion.
Yeah, it's really good. But yeah, so
what are we at?
105.
Pretty good.
Alrighty, we did it.
All right.
Time for me to watch Outer Banks.
See you later, everybody. You should watch Man of Easttown.